Okay, so this is the bear's hat part 5, the face ribbing. Okay, so we're going to do ribbing at 48 left and 49 right. Actually, we're going to reduce this just a little bit, I think, because I don't think this will quite stretch. Well, no, it'll stretch. Excuse me. Let's take a look. Oh no, it'll be fine. Okay, so 48 and 49. Doing the same as we did before. And then taking off our sinker plate. Connecting arm. We want to do the same ribbing that we did for the main part, so set your carriages to 0. Bring up your ribber and then make your adjustments. There we go. We are now going to locate perfect. All right. Put in your working yarn. Do your foundation row. Make sure nothing's forward that shouldn't be. Happiness. On goes your rubber comb. This is probably as far as this rubber comb can go. It's gonna take a while. There we go. All right. Two large barrel weights. Up to 2, 2. You want to make sure you're not caught anywhere. Okay, not caught. Knitting across on the ribber first. Now the main bed. Now the ribber. Okay, resetting. Now you want to knit well, on that little sample one I only did 10, so we'll say 15. So 15 rows. I'm going to start with the couple at 2 and 2. 1, 2. Now we're going to increase to 3 and 3 and then knit the rest of the rows. That's 10. Yeah, 15 rows. Yep, that's enough. Now we get the joy of transferring all of the ribber stitches back up onto the main bed. This part gets pretty boring, so we'll come back. Okay, so here we are. So now we are going to put the right side of the work against the ribbing. So we will very carefully take, you see the shape, right? So where we did the most reduction, that is going on here first. Just very carefully easing the piece across to center. At center, I'm going to hang all of the stitches from center, because these are the only live stitches, they have to be exact. Now we have this part here. Now we start easing. So take the easiest one to put your needle through and you hang that up. You may have to adjust it a little bit, because sometimes the gate peg pulls on your work. All right, that's better. Sorry if my head was in the way. All right, so we're all good here. Now I have this stitch, which I need to work in. I'm going to work it this way a little bit, and then bring it up. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over and back to where it started. Okay, let me clip that. And those are all on there. If you haven't guessed yet, we're going to manually knit them off almost all the way back to A. If you don't want to do that, just knit across and then do a back stitch bind off. I think you get the idea, and so we'll come back when it's time to do side 2. Alright, so here's the first half. There's the bear's ears. Here's the ribbing, nice and springy, and it matches this one down here. So when we come back, we'll do the next half and then we'll start seaming. Okay, so just like before, we're going to take our working yarn, put it in the between the bed. Our carriage is at 0 and 0. I'm going to knit across for the foundation row. Put in the lovely ripper comb. Oh, did it again. All right. On the first try this time. barrel weights. Tension 2, tension 2. Part on the main bed going to the right, part on the ribber going to the left. 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. Reset round counter to all zeros. 2 rows of tension 2, and then the rest of the 15 rows with tension 3. Oh no, I did it again. I'm gonna have to pause this and back up. Okay, so I managed to pause it at the wrong time. I did the E-wrap, I did the circular rows, tension 2, and then I went up to tension 3, and I finished the 15 rows of ribbing. And now I'm transferring the ribbing onto the main bed. Okay, so now we're going to add the piece here. So I'm going to start where we left off. All right. Now we're just going to ease this on. I'm not going to bore you with this again. All right. So now I'm going to do the exaggerated loops. What you missed was I just weaved my ends, and now I'm just going to let them do their thing. You get the idea? We'll be back. I see I have a couple of bent needles, so I'll be fixing those in a little while. It's the nature of the beast. I probably need a new sponge bar too. That one's being bad. And there we go. That's the last one. Okay, I'm going to take off the river comb after I move these all down. So nobody jumps off the needles. All right, so now I'm just going to latch tool this, and then we'll come back and we'll start seaming the under the chin. All right, so here's the project before we seam it, and we'll see what it looks like when we're done. So this is what it looked like when it was all sewn together and washed.